There is a new 50 million subscriber YouTube play button, and we never knew that this existed until just right now, and this is it right here. It's this big F. It's this big YouTube award with an F at the top and some like scissor clips on the side and then a white base. And so this award belongs to movie clips. And so they have another Ruby play button in the world. There's very few of these, so going over all of them, they're incredibly rare. You got PewDiePie's YouTube play button, you got T-Series, next up you have Conzilla, and then Blackpink, and then Movie Clips actually fits in right here for some reason. We didn't know about it for years, because of course after that we had Pinkfong, and Ajtak, and Choo Choo TV, and then that's it. So there's only 8 of these awards in the entire world. And so we are finally finding out about another one that belongs to Movie Clips. So where the heck did this come from? How did I find this out? Well, this goes back to a YouTube play button museum, which sounds really cool, and it honestly is. So Society Awards is this company that makes YouTube awards. Like they got the Mr. Beast one right here, which isn't technically official, which is kind of sad, but they make a lot of awards for different companies, especially YouTube, and so they make 50 million awards as well. And late last year and early this year, they had a museum where you could see various YouTube play buttons. So you got a bunch of different ones. You got PewDiePie's Ruby play button. They have a copy of it. They got Mr. Beast and T-Series and Pinkfong. So some of these are 50 million awards. It is kind of interesting to note that Mr. Beast's unofficial 50 million award is at this museum. It shouldn't be there because it's not from YouTube. And then over here we have, you know, your standard play buttons, like silver play buttons, stuff like that. But you'll notice off to the side here, there's a bunch of awards that seem to be like a mystery. So in this one I've covered in another video, you can check that out, but this one right here is the one we're looking at. And you know, there's other angles of this play button museum. So like this right here is the common YouTube awards, right? But they zoomed over to this case, and this orange one is super mysterious. Who the heck does it belong to? A big F and some movie clips in the side right? Now of course I figured out that it belongs to this channel, but where the heck is that F? It's not in this screen at all. And so to figure this out, I just had to do a little bit of digging around, and I found out the company that owns Movie Clips is called Fandango. So it's the orange F, Movie Clips. Like, it's the brand. That's the logo right there. So this is a 50 million subscriber play button for Movie Clips. It's confirmed. Now the super funny thing is that this channel reached 50 million 3 years ago. Like, look at this visual. 50 million subscribers, Movie Clips. And you'll notice the date is from 3 years ago. What the heck? This is the video where they celebrate 50 million subscribers 3 years ago in March 2021. Like, what? And so there's their fancy visual at the end of the video there. But we didn't know they got a play button. So many channels have hit this milestone and haven't got a Ruby play button before, except for now Movie Clips, becoming technically the 5th channel, but it's like the 8th one that we're actually finding out about. Like, no one knows about this. Like, I'm the first one to cover this news. No one else has heard of this. Like, that's how rare and unexpected this all is, you know? And it's super crazy to me that we like have limited footage. There's only 2 videos that actually show it up close like that. Now, the only other explanation that I can think for this award is that it could be a 20 million play button. And I'm only saying that because it was on display with 2 other 20 million subscriber awards, the Marvel one and the National Geographic one. But they didn't really celebrate 20 million as hard as they did 50 million, so I feel like it is 50. I don't know, it's just maybe intuition, but I suspect that, but they did celebrate 50 million a lot more than 20 million, you know? And they hit it 3 years ago, so it's pretty plausible. That was around the time when they made awards for random other channels. And it being on display with other awards that are 20 million, the other case over here has 2 50 million awards and 1 200 million award, right? So I don't think it's really set by like amount of subscribers. I think it's just random, because they could have put the PewDiePie one with the other 50 million awards, right? So that is the new 50 million subscriber play button. To me, it looks a bit cool. It reminds me a little bit of the T-Series one where it's like a triangle piece sticking up, but it is custom. That's what the custom play button is for, to have their logo on the award like that. It looks super fancy. So if you enjoyed this play button video and want to see more like it, click subscribe, because if the video isn't out yet, I'm going to go over this other yellow one very soon. I'm going to film it right now. So click subscribe if you want to see that, to find out who owns this other award, and fly on.